Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Tyler Chatwood, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Digging in now, Ender Inciarte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another full count pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
Here's Eric Sogard, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Julio Teheran is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Joyce is there. One down. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, D-Row, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of the elite hitters in the game. He gets count leverage. He's certainly looking to do damage, but he can also play the small ball and move the ball all around the yard.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, number 36 on the year for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Here's Javier Baez. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Teheran into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First offering on its way. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Ready now, Josh Donaldson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Tyler.
Here now is the catcher,
Flowers.
Tyler Flowers. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here's Matt Joyce now. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. From the stretch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's gone 3 for 8. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Still 1-2. second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. One left for Atlanta. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The center fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way.
Batting 6.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively,
Victor
they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got 1 hit in 17 at-bats. Here's the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1 out, nobody on. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Daniel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Joyce is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Chicago. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, Julio Teheran. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
Inciarte.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now that, well, I think he got away with one right there.
Eric.
It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We played 2.5. It's the Cubs 2 and the Braves 1. Digging in, Tyler Chatwood as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Tyler Chatwood.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Sogard will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
The count now at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
A full count now to Kyle Schwarber. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Joyce. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tehran into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Acuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy
Now
that has
batting,
good wheels
the
off
third
base,
baseman,
and that's just what
Josh
they did right there. Big strikeout,
Donaldson.
keep that guy off the base path.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. The pitch before
Now
that
batting,
was some kind of a funky swing,
Tyler
and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up, Dan, please say?
Into the box, Tyler Flowers, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. This is skied out toward right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
That's why you have to put a team away any way you can. They've got 2 outs, almost out of the inning, and with 1 swing of the bat and some speedy base running, the game-tying run scores, and the go-ahead run is now standing at third.
Stepping in now, Matt Joyce.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But the Braves do get a run on the RBI triple. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Anthony Rizzo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Flowers has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So
Now
with
batting,
that, let's call on the guys in the graphics
Javier.
department to put up the pitch speed comparison
Javier.
for the two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Baez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's had a great season to this point, and coming into today, he's received the most all-star votes among National League shortstops.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. Tehran has his target. 1-1 pitch on its way. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Victor Caratini, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Julio Teheran. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Now that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. Baez crawls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the
Now to
Cubs,
the plate, Carlos Gonzalez.
right fielder,
He'll look to bounce
Carlos
back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball one.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
At the plate, Daniel Descalso. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball well outside. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout
Now
will be
batting,
scored,
the pitcher,
looking or swinging.
Tyler
He tried to check his swing,
Wood.
but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Tyler Chatwood. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Teheran into his motion. 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 5, all even at 2-2.